Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler every series of videos I do for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. These items have been oddly hyped up, so hopefully they're good. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? What happens to be my Grimm shirt. One of a few that two that I have, I think. What is Grimm, though? It's Grimm, 2 M's. Grimm is a local band out of Illinois that I became familiar with last year at the time I'm doing this, in 2023. They opened up a set for another band that I was there to see. Never heard of them before, didn't know what to expect. They came out and they were just so much fun, man. They're sort of an industrial horrorcore metal band. Not the easiest band to get into in terms of, just they're not going to be for everybody, but I really like that type of stuff. I love the theatrics that they put into it, the energy they put into it. I personally, from the word go, I thought they were really awesome. Really enjoyed what they were doing. So much so I actually got videos of the performances that I've attended. They're on their channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their stuff goes, because I think they're a really good band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? What's up with the hype, folks? Well, I went over there and I hopped on out to Arby's, and they happen to have a new item. Boom! Or at least a returning item. Potato cakes. When these made their return, I heard about it on the internet. To be fair, I do keep abridged of this type of stuff because I do the show. But, it was a thing. I definitely, there were numerous people who were like, ba-ba-da! And I was like, oh, okay. I don't think I've ever had these before, from Arby's anyway. And so I was like, all right, let's get around to it. It took me a little bit to get to them, but I got 4 of them, so hopefully they're good. Let's give it a go. They're beefy. I'm guessing this is going to taste a lot like the hash browns that you get from McDonald's, but nice and crispy. All that. Plus, I always enjoy eating things that are triangular in nature because isosceles. I don't know if these are isosceles triangles. Maybe they were cute. I don't know. I wasn't good at geometry or math. I was a history and English guy. I'm pretty good at science, too. Yeah. These taste very similar to the hash browns from that you can get for breakfast at McDonald's, except not as good. I love the crunch on them, though. They're okay. I could see some people preferring them, but, I think for me personally, the the hash browns at McDonald's are definitely better. I think a lot of that just comes down to, say what you will, hash browns at McDonald's definitely better salted, so it's got that extra oomph flavor. These definitely still seasoned, but they just taste like less seasoned versions of those. The makeup, I do think they're a little bit girthier, so, you do get a little bit more of that potato flavor, I think, so there is that to it. Yeah, they're not bad. There's things to like about them. There's things that I'm a little bit more here or there on them with. But honestly, there's not a lot to be said. Like I said, they're nice, they're crunchy. A little lacking in the seasoning, in my personal opinion. But, like I said, I like the potato inside is nice and tender. It's got a decent potato taste to it. Yeah, these are fine. Do I understand the hype? Not at all. Like, again, because for me, it's like, okay, well, I get that these are a returning item. That's cool. But for me, it's just like, I could just go to McDonald's. I could just get some of their hash browns. And it would be a very similar, and in my opinion, slightly better overall experience. So, yeah, these are okay. I don't think they're, Arby is one of the things that they're really good for are their side items, right? They've had macaroni, they've got mozzarella sticks, which actually are really good. Jalapeno poppers, they got a nice assortment of stuff. These are fine, but like honestly, I would see them as being kind of lower tier as far as their side menu items are concerned. Like they're fine, but like I wouldn't take these over the mozzarella sticks or the jalapeno poppers, the macaroni. They're fine, but yeah, I don't know. I certainly don't dislike them. I think if I hadn't have already had the hash browns from McDonald's, I'd probably like them a little bit more because I wouldn't have that direct comparison. But as is, they're just kind of okay. And then the reality of things is, if we're being serious now, if you go over there and compare them against actual potato pancakes, right, like proper ones, even the fucking McDonald's ones don't do a damn thing against those, man. Proper potato pancakes are just... In fact, if you want my opinion, a little bit anyway, I did a review of a Polish deli, and part of the meal that I got was potato pancakes. So you can go look up that. Just sampler platter Polish deli. I forget. Barbara's? I think it was Barbara's Polish deli, I want to say. But anyway, yeah. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get him again? Would I recommend him? Maybe and kinda. For me personally, again, it really is just the thing of exactly what I said. Like, they're just not as good McDonald's hash browns. They're not bad. There's nothing I dislike about them. But the little bit of extra good qualities that they do have, like I said, they're a little bit girthier. You get a little bit more of the potato flavor. Those are fine. But at the same time, I don't think it outweighs, just being a little bit under-seasoned. So for me personally, it's like, I don't know, maybe I'd get them on occasion, but realistically, I would go, again, just for their other sides, because I think their other sides are better. And if I'm recommending them, the thing I'll say is this. It's like I, brought up at the very beginning. I could see some people preferring these to the McDonald's hash browns, because, again, they're a little bit girthier, and not everybody is into, that extra salt, that extra, seasoning. So I could see it being there as something. If nothing else, if they seem interesting, they're worth a shot. Like, they're not bad. I just personally, for me, I just keep coming back to, why am I not just eating McDonald's hash browns when these are just okay, Again, not bad, but just a little underwhelming. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly proper potato pancake-tastic rest of your life. If you've never had proper potato pancakes, find yourself a Polish restaurant, get yourself potato pancakes. Good. Been eating them since I was a kid. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your take on potato pancakes? And I'm talking the real ones, okay? I'm talking, have you had them? Have you not had them? Or not had them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? I don't know anybody who's ever said that they hate potato pancakes. Like, I don't know that that's a thing that can physically exist without the universe collapsing on itself. But like I said, I love potato pancakes, man. Ever since I was a kid, me and my family, we used to go out to a place called the Jolly Inn Buffet. It's still there, too. Maybe at one point I'll do a review. I had no idea how I would make that happen. But, and, kind of specialized in sort of, Polish, sort of, kind of Eastern European-ish style food and everything. And man, oh man, cheese blintzes, Polish sausage, and potato pancakes were like my go-to, man. I would just pile on potato pancakes. These little small ones, you know. Sometimes you put some sugar on them, sometimes you don't. You know, you can go either way. Oh man, I love them. But anyway,